Hi, yogis. If you're like me, by the time you get to the end of the day, your hips are so tight. So this practice is just gonna release the hips, give you a lot of mobility. If you think of the hips, I'm a visual person, so I love to think of the femur bone and the hip socket just connecting, and you move 360 degrees. So we want to tap into all those little places of the hips in this practice today. All you'll need is a comfortable place to practice. Whatever props that you love, we'll mostly be working with just our own motion and movement and body. But if you need to cushion the knees or have some blankets or props handy, feel free to grab those. When you're ready, we'll get started. Starting out, like Felix, we'll just hop on our backs. So creating space for yourself here, just starting out. Draw the knees into the chest. I like to start with the palms of the hands on the kneecaps and just a little movement from side to side. Feel that release in the lower back just as you start out. Keep the knees together so the inseams of the legs are just zipped up here, and you want to add just some subtle movements. You can create little circles and maybe switch directions. And then bring the knees to neutral. You're going to inhale, draw the knees slightly away. And then exhale, hug the knees into the chest, empty the lungs completely. You'll feel the tail lift up slightly. You should release the lower back here. And then inhale, once again, just guide those knees away. Expand the lungs, full breath in, and then exhale. Release it out, hug the knees in. Inhale, exhale. Maybe pull down tighter, push the last remaining breath out, and then inhale once again. And then exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Extra exhale. Inhale. 3 more breaths just like that. You can find your own rhythm. Make yourself into a snug little ball. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. Exhale. Good. Knees to neutral. Hands on the palms of the hands, and then go at palms of the knees, and then kneecaps, and then open the knees wide. So as you open, use a little bit of the bicep tricep strength to just kind of peel the knees closer towards the earth, away from each other, and then that's your opening, right? That's the range of motion that you have to work with your hips, and then just maybe a subtle shift from right to forward and back, and then right to left. You can wobble it out. And you want to just toggle that fine line of, being actively engaged into the hips, but not like forcing anything to happen. And then we'll bring the right knee closer towards the right rib cage, left knee away. So it's like you're pressing the left knee as far away as you can go while still holding on, and then drawing the right knee as close as you can, kind of hugging in closer towards the rib cage. And then let's swap it out. So left knee will come closer to the left rib cage, right knee moves away. So you're at an arm's length now, but you're still pulling that right knee down with the palm of the hand. So you're actively drawing towards the earth while kind of shifting catty corner from each other. So let's just stay with that movement as you go back and forth, just with a few rounds of breath. And then you're just staying on that edge, just connecting with your range of motion. You're actively engaging into that hip joint and the connective tissue. Good, last couple of movements. Good. And then bring the knees in together. We'll sweep the knees forward, wide, and then in together close to the chest. So moving like you're stirring 2 big spoons in a pot of soup, if that's a good visual for you. And let's just keep finding that rhythm, fluid motion, full range that you have to tap into. One more time in that direction. Try not to control it with the knees, but let the hands kind of do the work. Good. And then let's switch direction. So you'll go in, wide, out, together. Be less concerned with what's happening with your feet. And then just finding that 360-degree around in your hip. Good. One more time. Good. Let's drop the soles of the feet towards the earth. Take the right leg and extend it up. Interlace the fingers behind the right thigh. Press the thigh into the hand. Reach to the toe, ball of the foot, and then maybe the heel as you flex. And just point and flex that out a little bit. Just enjoy some kind of reverse circulation. I like to tap things out sometimes too, just to kind of alleviate any stiffness from just sitting, traveling, all that good stuff. Let's just take a few rounds of breath here, just engaging into that hamstring. Relax the shoulders, relax the jaw, relax the gaze. Find a neutral position for those eyes. Maybe it's with the eyes closed. And feel into whatever sensations arise for you here. You can keep a soft bend to the knee also if the hamstring is extra tight. And then let's go ahead and just cross right ankle to that left thigh. Left foot still anchored down, and then you're going to press the right hand into the inseam with that right leg. Point the toe, flex the foot, whatever feels good here. And we always flex the foot just to create some stability in the knee. So if you have any tenderness there, it's extra sensitive, always flex the foot, give it extra protection. A couple rounds of breath. Savoring some moments here just in a neutral positioning with the back body, feeling into the hips. Now you're welcome to stay here just as you are, or you're going to interlace behind that left thigh. Press the right elbow into the inseam of the right leg. Draw the left knee in towards the chest. So you create a figure four, nice little yogi bind here. And then you might feel some glute action. You might feel something in your IT or your inner abductor of the right leg. You might feel the hip pretty actively. And then you can stay here, or maybe it's a shift to the left, a shift to the right, and then you find your sweet spot and just allow yourself to linger in it. Breathe into the depths of your sensation. Last 2 breaths. Then go ahead and bring the left sole of the foot down again, and then you're going to cross the right leg, snug on top of the left, so you're kind of squeezing the inner thighs together, and then once again, bring the knees back. And you're just going to hug that in for a moment here, or begin to slide the hands down, and then you find kind of the opening of the feet outward, so you're drawing the shin bones towards your shoulders. You feel the outer hips. If you want, you can reach for the outer ankles or the outer edges of the feet, flex the feet, and then you're giving yourself a nice release in the outer hips here. Breathe into the belly. Relax the shoulders. And you can feel a lifting of the feet and then the drawing back. And again, using the bicep and tricep strength to help stabilize and control this movement. Good. And go ahead and release. Let the soles of the feet come down into the mat, palms alongside the body. Inhale, lift the hips, take it into bridge pose. Knees draw together, thighs draw together, hips lift way, way up. Big breath. Exhale, lower those hips down. And again, inhale, lift up, squeeze the glutes, squeeze the back of the thighs, press the forearms, the shoulders deep into your mat, maybe lift a little higher. Exhale, lower down. And then third time, inhale, lift up. Reach the sits bones towards the back of the knees, reach the knees towards the wall in front of you, lift a little bit higher. And then exhale, lower down. Left leg's gonna lift. Interlace the fingers behind that left thigh. Press the thigh into the hands. Let the hands draw the thigh. Bend the knee. So yours might look more like this, and that's okay. You just want to feel that hamstring getting a nice stretch. So whatever degree works for you, let it work for you. Point the toe, flex the foot, just any movement that feels really nice. And if you want to tap it, I love to just kind of say a nice friendly tapping hello to the muscles, especially in the lower body, because you just kind of are always in the upper regions of yourself. You kind of forget about the limbs in the lower parts of your body. So just give it a nice hello. Relax the shoulders, maybe flex the foot here, reach through the heel. Close the eyes, relax the jaw. Nowhere to be except right here. I like to feel the sensation, that coolness as the circulation kind of flushes out of your lifted leg. It's giving a moment to the cells there. Yeah, let's go ahead and flutter the eyes open. Outer edge of that left leg, right above the ankle on the right thigh, press the left knee away. And just be mindful, so I'm extra tight in the left hip, so I just notice it instantly, is that resistance, and the resistance shows up as that right hip kind of shifting out. So you want to keep the right hip exactly where it is, and then press into that left knee. Your body is really clever and knows how to cheat. So you want to get into the hip without just kind of releasing by way of the other side. And then if you feel anything in that left knee, flex the left foot. Relax the glute. And then you're welcome to stay here, or you can take it a degree further, interlace behind that right thigh, press the left elbow actively into the inseam of that left leg, flex the feet if that's comfortable for you, and then draw that right thigh into the chest, relax the shoulders. Even though you're pretty active, see if you can relax a little bit here. And then let's just kind of rock from side to side, finding that sensation that, draws you so deep into the hip. So for me, it's slightly to the right. I'm just going to breathe there, hold it, maybe relax the feet for a moment. And then let those sensations draw you in. Let it draw you in. Swim around in it. Find the depths of your own sea. In the stillness comes the release. Go ahead and bring it back to neutral, right foot down. Cross left leg on top of the right, squeeze the inner thighs together, really bind yourself here, and then we'll draw the knees into the chest. So for you, this might be it. This is really yummy as it is. If you want to walk the hands down, you're on the front of the shin bones and you can just kind of pry the legs open. You're in a bind. If you like to walk the hands around, if the outer hips are your jam, then maybe this is the degree you go. Feet can draw up, shins draw out, and then you breathe here, outer hips. Last 3 breaths, soften the gaze. Explore just very slight movements. Release, let it go. Soles of the feet down. Let the heels just be at the edges of the fingertips when you bring your arms alongside the body, palms down, hips lift up, arms reach up and over. Exhale, lower the hips, lower the hands. Inhale, lift the arms, lift the hips. Exhale, lower. And then one more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Hug the knees into the chest. Circle around. Crisscross the ankles. Grab behind the knees. You can roll to one side and then roll up and over into tabletop. Or if you want to go the length of the spine, you can find a nice roly-poly action here. Just getting a massage into the back body a couple times until you're ready to come up and over. And then we'll all meet in that tabletop position. So palms of the hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. And you just set up your foundation here for a moment. So we've already been tapping into the hips. So this is just a really lovely continuation of that. So you're going to shift the hips over towards the right, back around to the left. Inhale forward. So you can move ahead of the wrist here too. So the idea is just to get a nice sweeping motion. So you're in to the outer hips, you're digging into the glutes here, and you just get a nice outer hip stretch. So sweep it back and down. So this is the part if you maybe want to blanket or towel underneath the knees, you can add that. And then switch directions. Find your breath, find your movement. Full range of motion that works for your body. Good. And then let's go. Press the seat back. Bring the knees wide. So wide, wide, wide. You're going to press the right hand to the base of the spine. Inhale, left arm up. Good. Exhale, lower elbow draws in. Inhale, up. So you're going to stretch into the hip flexors here, into the quads, and then we'll go one more time. Inhale, up. Reach back. Exhale down. Let's take it to the other side. Left hand, and you can also put your hand on a block if it doesn't actually like reach down where you want it. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last one, big inhale up. Exhale down. Good. Hands forward, toes curl under. Inhale, hips high, heels low. You've got your down dog here. Paddle it out. Bend one knee, stretch through the calf, stretch the hamstring. Just find that movement from side to side. Good. We're going to slide forward into plank. Big breath in. Exhale, lower the knees, lower the chest, lower the chin. Slide forward onto the belly. Inhale, cobra or baby cobra. Exhale, lowers you down. Inhale up. Exhale, press the hips back. Sweep the arms up. Big breath in. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale, hands slide forward, shift forward, knees, chest and chin to the belly. Inhale, cobra or up dog if you're moving there. Exhale, press the hips back. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hug the elbows and the shoulders in. Exhale, release the breath. Slide the hands forward. Inhale, same thing. Knees, chest, and chin. Slide to the belly. Baby cobra, cobra, or full up dog if you're going in that direction. Exhale, child's pose, Balasana. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale. Good. Let the hands lower down. Come into plank. Exhale, down dog. Good. Right leg's gonna lift. You're gonna stack the hip, bend the knee, open here. Circle that knee around. So that's the 360-degree motion that you find once again. So you just wanna feel the circular action in that hip. Good. And then we'll bring that right foot forward. Lower the left knee down, uncurl the toe. Sweep the arms high. If you want, you can press into that right knee, reach the left arm. So just getting deep into that left hip flexor. Pushing the left knee if you need it. Good. Exhale. Left hand down. Curl that left toe. Inhale, right arm up. Right hand to the inside of that right foot. Heel toe the right foot out. Both palms press down. And give a little shift forward and back. Good. Lower that left knee down, uncurl the toe. You can roll to the outer edge of that right foot. Maybe you linger here. You're opening that left inner abductor, giving a really deep external hip opener here. You can also keep the left hand down and press that right knee into that right inner leg. If it feels good to lower, maybe on a block, or if you want to go all the way down to the forearms, you can do that as well. Sole of the foot can stay down if you're exploring different variations of lizard. Again, let's go ahead and bring the palms of the hands back into the mat. Curl the left toe under. Outer edge of that left foot's going to come down. Left hand's going to stay down. Heel toe that right foot about halfway. Right arm's going to reach up. And then exhale, lower the hips. Inhale, reach up and over. Exhale, lower the hips. Inhale, up and over. One more time, lower, reach. Inhale, up, sweep that right hand around, right foot back to meet the left foot, shift forward, chaturanga, any variation to get there, up dog, any variation to get there in a back bend, and then exhale, down dog. So same foot, so left foot down, right foot lifts, big inhale, bend to the knees, stack the hips open here. Look back, see if you see that right foot. Lift the knee towards the ceiling, feel that opening. And then sweep the knee to that left elbow, right elbow. Inhale up. Left elbow, right elbow, and up. And sweep. And up. And sweep. And up. Right foot between the palms of the hands. Spin the outer left foot down. Inhale when you're ready. Take it up. Warrior one. Hug that left outer edge of the foot down. Feel that spiraling all the way to your left hip. Right knee tracks forward. And then we're going to come onto the ball of that back foot. Reach the arms up, big breath. Exhale, sweep the arms back, hover. Inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale up. Exhale back. Last one, make it 5. Exhale back. You're going to hover here. Reach through the fingertips. Transition the weight into the right foot. Slowly hop that back foot forward. And then we'll come into a warrior 3 variation. Hug that left hip down. Feel that left heel lifting. Toes turn down. Heel lifts up. Stay into the weight of that right foot. You're going to sweep that left foot around. Find eagle. Bend that right knee. Hug the outer hips in. Arms reach forward. Left arm goes underneath the right. Wrap the arms around. Fingertips lift, forearms draw forward. Breathe here. Hug the inner thighs together. Hug the outer hips together. Unwind, reach out, hook the thumbs, both feet land. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Lengthen, draw the shoulders back, reach the heart, reach the crown of the head. Exhale, fold. One more time, big breath. This time, prepare, hands land, step it back or float it back. High plank to low. Inhale, back bend or go straight back into down dog. Hips high, heels low. Right foot moves in, left leg lifts, stack the hips, bend the knee. Circle that knee out, big circles on that side wall. One direction and then the other. Good, left foot steps through between the palms of the hands. Back knee lowers down. Square the hips, inhale, modified crescent. And then you just feel that release of that right hip flexor. Hands frame that front foot. Right hand down, right toe curls under, lift with the right leg, left arm lifts. Open wide. Exhale, left hand to the inside of that left foot. Heel toe the left foot over. Shift forward and back, just play around in it. Good, and then lower that right knee down. Sink the hips. Play around here, maybe roll to the outer edge of that left foot. Keep the shoulders square and you just feel the hips. Feel the left hip getting that external opening. Feel that right hip flexor. Right hand can stay down and maybe you press into that left inner leg. And relax the shoulders back. You can also bring the palms of the hands down, curl the toe and play around here, or if you want to go into full lizard, you can root that left foot down, reach long. Couple breaths. And then slowly return the palms of the hands into the mat. Curl the back toe under, lift that right knee. Outer edge of that right foot's going to come down. Heel toe that left foot about halfway. Left arm's going to lift up. Hips lower down, arm reaches towards that back foot, and then inhale up and over. Exhale down, inhale up. Exhale down, inhale up. One more. And then that left foot's going to go down. Step it back. High, down dog, high plank. Chaturanga. Inhale. And then exhale into your down dog. Right foot moves in, left leg lifts. Stack the hip, bend the knee, open here. Check underneath that right shoulder, see if you see your left foot. Let the knee lift up, open up. And then left knee, right elbow, left elbow, up and around. Right elbow, left elbow, then around. And then you're going to step that left foot through. Outer edge of the right foot, roots down. Square the hips. Prepare for warrior one. When you're ready, arms sweep up. Left knee tracks forward. Outer edge of that back foot roots down. And then coming to the ball of that back foot, crescent lunge. Inhale. Exhale. Arm sweep. Hover the torso. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale. Move with the breath. Find your rhythm. Last two. Last one. Good. Transition the weight into the left foot. Get really light on the back foot. Find warrior three. So right toes turned down. Hug the outer hips. Reach through that back heel. Hover parallel to the floor for a moment. And then we'll transition into eagle. Right leg wraps around. Hug in, wrap in any which way. You can double wrap or just squeeze the inner thighs. Use that hugging of the midline to really let yourself dive into it. Arms reach forward. Right arm underneath the left. Wrap the forearms. Fingertips lift, forearms draw forward, sit low. Couple breaths here. Hug the outer hips in, squeeze the inner thighs. And then slowly unwind. Reach up, hook the thumbs, the opposite thumb in front. Inhale, big breath. Exhale, release. Glide it out and over, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, Adho Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Good. Exhale, hands prepare you. Step it or float. Chaturanga. Up dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana, down dog. Couple breaths. And let's let the feet go to the outer edges of the mat. Walk the hands back. Toes go out, heels stay on your mat, sink the hips. Palms press low, thumbs to the heart, Malasana. You can also place a block underneath your seat for some stability. Root the feet, grow tall, feel the elbows press into the inseams. Little movement just to kind of release, relax the shoulders. Good. Release the hands, come into a seat. Legs go forward. Fingertips point forward, hands press down. Just a nice release of the leg. Nice little paddle out. We'll sit up, adjust the seat. So right leg's gonna cross over. You're gonna be on the outer edge of the foot. So you're gonna be on the outer edge of the foot. Thighs are gonna hug in. We're gonna keep the left foot extending, flex the foot. Reach the arms up, big breath. And then exhale, forward, forward, forward. Release the hands. Draw the forehead towards that right knee. Shake out the head and the neck. If you feel depleted or in any way, extra depleted as of late, or you've been enjoying the special beverages too much, you might feel something in your liver. You can reach around and just massage underneath that left toe. If it's sensitive, you might have had wine last night, I don't know. You might be extra tired, maybe you were traveling. That's just a really good place. So you can stay here. You get the hamstring stretch, you get that outer right hip. If you want to take it a bit deeper, press the hands back, fingertips forward, and then you'll draw that left foot back, right foot back. Outer edges of the feet come out. So imagine what we did on our our back earlier where we crisscrossed the legs and we hugged them out. We're doing it again, but we're seated. So cow face pose. So you can stick to just the legs and maybe you fold forward. Both sits bones stay down. If that right sits bone's lifted up, place a towel underneath the left. You want to elevate the side that's not down on the floor. Or elevate the side that is down on the floor so the other side that's not on the floor will go down. Got it? Great. So shake it out a little bit here. If you want to add the arms, right arm underneath the left, wrap the hands around. Maybe this is good. Or you can fold forward. Focus the outer hips. You want to add a little bit more. You can adjust a little bit here and just really feel into it. Last few breaths. Full deep breaths in. Get really deep into the lungs. And slowly come up. Hands press, fingertips forward, unwind, send the legs forward, shake it out, paddle it out. Do a nice little windshield wiper. Right leg will stay forward, left foot will cross. The same way we started. Squeeze the inner thighs together, stack the knees, flex that left foot. Easy on the knees, always, always be easy on the knees. Inhale, lift up. You can reach the arms up. Flex the right foot, sit tall, reach through the lines, and then exhale, take it forward, forward, forward. Round, forehead towards that left knee. Awaken to all those beautiful sensations that start to stir up. Relax the shoulders, shake out the head and the neck. And just be here now. If you want, you can reach and just massage underneath that right big toe. And get into that really deep pressure point. Pick up our vital organs. You're welcome to stay here. Maybe you love that hamstring and the outer hip together. If you want to take it into the double shoelace, fingertips press back, left foot swivels back. You can press down, adjust the seat. So feet draw forward, legs, knees stack, thighs hug together. Really anchor the seat. So remember, if that left seat is coming up, you want to slide a towel underneath the right seat. You want to feel the outer hips. Inhale. Maybe the arms come into it, left arm underneath the right, wrap the hands around, fingertips reach, forearms forward. So finding that cow face pose. Maybe folding forward if that calls to you. You can unwind. You just want to focus on the hips. Sometimes I like to do a little bit of it all and then come into the place where I feel the most sensations, and that gives me just a really nice anchor into my intention. And my intention for this class is just to release the hips. Release those tight hips from all the sitting and stress and travel, little travel, maybe no travel, but just a lot of sitting, just wherever it is that, has created some tightness in the hips, emotional stress, physical stress, all the things. Just release the hips here. Let that be your intention. Release the hips. And so lovely. Start to come up. Fingertips forward, palms press. Reach the legs forward. Give it a nice shake out. And then maybe a little paddle out. Tap, tap, tap. And then let's come onto our backs. Let's Wind it all down. Hug the knees in just as we started. If you have a ponytail, you want to take it out, you can take it out here. And then once again, exhale completely. Hug the knees in, palms of the hands on the kneecaps. Push every breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. 1 more. And then slowly bring the legs out, extend through, arms alongside the body. Permission to take up space. Shake out the feet so you feel completely relaxed in the hips. And shake out the shoulders so shoulders match the release in the hips. And then just let the body feel heavy. And let the body feel at ease. Maybe transition that heaviness to lightness as ease trickles into every cell of the body. Shavasana. You're welcome to stay here longer. If you're ready to move on, just with the fingers and the toes. As you move the feet, notice that connection of the legs into the torso, that release of the hips. Slowly bend the knees, soles of the feet down. Just take a gentle roll to the right side, pause. And when you're ready, transition up to a comfortable seat. And slowly bringing the palms together to your heart space. Bow the chin to the chest. Taking a moment of gratitude for yourself, for your health, for your mental health, for the ease of your hips, that deep root to your movement, to your foundation. I thank you for allowing me to guide you through your practice. It's an honor and a privilege always. Namaste.